Last Friday night was supposed to be simple. Jake had invited everyone over to his apartment for a casual house party, the kind where music hummed softly in the background, drinks flowed freely, and familiar laughter bounced off the walls. I arrived with my girlfriend, Emma, the woman I had loved for 2 years, the woman I believed I knew completely. We had built routines together, Sunday breakfasts, late-night talks, shared plans about the future. Nothing about that evening warned me that those 2 years were about to be reduced to a public spectacle. Emma was unusually lively that night. She laughed louder than usual, touched people's arms when she spoke, and seemed energized by the attention. At first, I brushed it off as excitement. Parties had always made her feel alive. Jake noticed it too and joked that Emma was stealing the spotlight. She smiled at that, the kind of smile that lingers a second too long. I didn't think much of it. Trust does that, it blinds you gently. As the night progressed, more friends arrived. Sarah and Mark argued playfully near the kitchen, Daniel was showing off a new watch, and Lena danced barefoot on the rug. Emma drifted further away from me, drink in hand, surrounded by people. Every time I tried to catch her eye, she avoided it, as if she were waiting for something. I felt a strange tightening in my chest, a warning my mind refused to accept. Then it happened. Music dipped low between songs, conversation softened, and Emma climbed onto a chair near the center of the room. She clinked her glass with a spoon, drawing everyone's attention. I laughed nervously, assuming she was about to make a toast. Instead, she looked directly at me, eyes shining not with love, but with anticipation. I think it's time to be honest, she said, her voice steady. I've been feeling held back. People exchanged glances. I stood up, confused, embarrassed, my heart pounding. I don't think this relationship is exciting anymore, she continued. So I'm ending it. Right now. The room went silent. Every face turned toward me. I felt heat rush to my ears, my hands trembling. Emma jumped down from the chair, clearly expecting something, an argument, a plea, a dramatic confession of love. That was the point. She wanted to see me fight. She wanted proof that I would humiliate myself to keep her. I looked at her for a long moment. 2 years flashed through my mind, every compromise, every sacrifice, every time I chose us over myself. And in that moment, something inside me settled. Calm replaced panic. I realized that love does not demand public destruction for validation, so that's it? I asked quietly, she nodded, smiling slightly, waiting. All right, I said. That was all. Murmurs rippled through the room. Emma's smile faded. She hadn't expected acceptance. She hadn't expected dignity. She followed me toward the door, whispering angrily, asking why I wasn't reacting the way she imagined. I told her the truth, that I wouldn't beg someone who needed cruelty to feel desired. I left Jake's apartment alone. The cold night air hit my face, sharp and grounding. For the first time in a long while, I felt clear. Hurt, yes. But free. The days that followed were strange. Messages from friends poured in. Some apologized for not speaking up. Others admitted they always felt something was off with Emma. She, on the other hand, texted late at night, oscillating between anger and regret. She said she only wanted reassurance. That she thought I would prove my love. But love is not a performance. It is not desperation. And it is not humiliation. Weeks passed. I focused on myself, my work, my health, the parts of my life I had neglected while trying to keep someone else entertained. I reconnected with Daniel over long walks, helped Jake move apartments, and even started volunteering on weekends. Slowly, the wound stopped bleeding. One evening, I ran into Emma at a cafe. She looked tired, unsure. She told me the attention she chased never lasted, that people lost interest once the drama ended. She asked if we could try again. I listened politely, then wished her well. Some doors close not out of anger, but wisdom. The moral lesson is simple but powerful. Never beg for respect, never fight for someone who tests your worth through pain, and never confuse love with control. True strength is knowing when to walk away, even when your heart is breaking. If you enjoyed this story, please share it with others, like the video, and subscribe to our channel for more powerful and emotional stories.